The number one wealth trick they don't want you to know. So, you want to be rich? Of course you do. Because who wouldn't want to spend their morning sipping overpriced coffee while pretending to work on a laptop at some aesthetic cafe? Well, lucky for you, I've cracked the code. The one secret they don't want you to know. And by they, I mean, well, basically anyone who makes money off your ignorance. The banks, the government, your uncle who sells NFTs, all of them. Now, before we get to the trick, let's take a moment to appreciate how truly awful most wealth advice is. Just save 10% of your income. Ah, yes, because if I make $2,000 a month, saving $200 is going to catapult me into billionaire status. Thanks, Gary from YouTube. Or how about work hard and success will follow? Oh, yeah. Then explain construction workers, nurses, and teachers. They work harder than a caffeinated squirrel on a hamster wheel, and yet Jeff Bezos makes more in a minute than they do in a decade. But don't worry. The internet is filled with gurus who have the real answer. All you need to do is wake up at 4 a.m., take an ice bath, and meditate while reciting affirmations like, I am wealth. Next thing you know, you're still broke, but now you're cold and exhausted. So, what's the actual trick? What's the forbidden knowledge that rich people hoard like dragons sitting on piles of gold? Leverage. That's it. That's the magic word. And no, I'm not talking about the kind of leverage where you threaten your boss with blackmail to get a raise, though honestly, that might work too. I mean leveraging other people's time, money, and skills. Think about it. The wealthiest people don't trade their time for money. They make their money work for them. Jeff Bezos isn't packing your Amazon order at 2 a.m., someone else is. Elon Musk isn't in a factory assembling Teslas, other people are. Even the Kardashians, as much as we'd love to mock them, understand this. They don't make their own makeup, they slap their name on a brand and watch the cash roll in. Meanwhile, the rest of us are out here playing financial Tetris with our bills, trying to fit rent, groceries, and that one unnecessary Amazon purchase we swear we needed. Yes, I'm talking about you, person who bought a $30 avocado slicer. Now, how do you use leverage in your own life? Simple. Stop trading time for money like a medieval peasant. You want to make more? Find a way to scale. Digital products, investments, starting a business. Anything that doesn't require you to physically clock in every day. Use other people's money. No, not in a rob a bank kind of way, but in a get investors, loans, or business credit kind of way. Wealthy people don't use their own money to build empires, they use yours. Delegate? You don't have to do everything yourself. Hire people? Automate tasks? If you spend 2 hours a day doing something a freelancer could do for $10, congratulations. You just wasted 2 hours of your life. But wait, you say, what if I don't have a business? What if I'm just a normal person trying to survive? Great question, hypothetical viewer. Here's a harsh truth. The system is not built for you to win. If it were, schools would teach financial literacy instead of making you memorize the Pythagorean theorem. When was the last time you needed to calculate the hypotenuse of anything? The sooner you realize that no one is coming to save you, the better. Your employer isn't your friend. The bank doesn't care about you. And the stock market? It's basically a casino where rich people play with monopoly money while the rest of us panic over a 2% dip. So, what's the takeaway? Leverage. Use it, abuse it, and don't get caught in the cycle of working harder for scraps while someone else profits off your labor. If the billionaires are playing a different game, maybe it's time we stop following the rules they wrote for us. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go pretend I'm being productive while scrolling through cat videos. Cheers to financial freedom, my friends. But wait, now that you've quit your job, how are we going to deal with your debts? Easy. Stick around for the next video. Quit your job and get rich. Totally not a scam. Where we'll talk about the real way to escape financial doom. And hey, if you enjoyed this, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on more totally life-changing advice. Trust me, you won't regret it. Probably.